Welcome back to Biotic World. Today we're diving deep into one of the most vital structures in any living cell, the plasma membrane. You may have heard of it in your biology classes, but do you really understand its structure and functions at a molecular level? Stay tuned as we explore this essential membrane in detail. The plasma membrane, also known as the cell membrane, is the outermost boundary of the cell. It acts as the gatekeeper of the cell, controlling what enters and exits. But it's not just a barrier. It's a dynamic structure that plays a crucial role in maintaining the cell's internal environment. Without it, cells would not survive, and life as we know it would not exist. The plasma membrane structure is often described by the Fluid Mosaic Model, a term introduced by Singer and Nicholson in 1972. This model represents the membrane as a dynamic and flexible structure, with components constantly in motion. Let's break it down. At its core, the plasma membrane is made of a phospholipid bilayer. Each phospholipid molecule has a hydrophilic head, which loves water, and hydrophobic tails, which fear water. The hydrophilic heads face outward toward the aqueous environment, while the hydrophobic tails face inward, shielded from water. This arrangement creates a semi-permeable barrier, allowing the cell to maintain a stable internal environment. Embedded within the phospholipid bilayer are membrane proteins, which have specialized functions. These proteins can be integral, spanning the entire membrane, or peripheral, attached to the surface. There are various types of proteins, each with a specific role, such as transport, signaling, and structural support. Scattered within the membrane are also cholesterol molecules, which help stabilize the membrane by maintaining fluidity, especially in varying temperatures. Additionally, carbohydrate chains are attached to proteins or lipids on the extracellular surface, forming structures called glycoproteins and glycolipids. These play essential roles in cell recognition and communication. Now that we know the structure, let's explore the crucial functions of the plasma membrane. First, the plasma membrane is selectively permeable, meaning it controls the movement of substances into and out of the cell. Small molecules like oxygen and carbon dioxide can easily pass through, but larger molecules or charged particles require specific transport proteins to facilitate their movement. There are different transport mechanisms, including passive transport, like diffusion and osmosis, where molecules move down their concentration gradient, and active transport, where energy is used to move molecules against their gradient, such as in the sodium-potassium pump. Another essential function of the plasma membrane is cell communication. Membrane proteins, especially receptors, allow the cell to receive signals from its environment. These signals, often in the form of hormones or neurotransmitters, trigger cellular responses that are crucial for processes like growth, metabolism, and immune responses. Cell adhesion is another critical function. The plasma membrane helps cells stick together,